Mercutio, let's retire. The day is hot, the Capulets abroad, and if we meet, we shall not escape a brawl. For now, in these hot days, is the mad blood stirring.
Thou art like one of these fellows that, when he enters the confines of a tavern, claps me his sword upon the table and says, God send me no need of thee, and by the operation of the second cup, draws him on the drawer, when indeed there is no need.
Am I like such a fellow?
Come, thou art as hot a jack in thy mood as any in Italy, and as soon moved to be moody, and as soon moody to be moved.
And what too?
Nay, and there were two such. We should have none shortly, for one would kill the other. Thou, why thou wilt quarrel with a man that hath a hair more than a hair less in his beard than thou hast? Thou wilt quarrel with a man for cracking nuts, having no other reason than that because he has hazel eyes. Thou hast quarreled with a man for coughing in the street because he hath wakened thy dog that hath lain asleep in the sun. Didn't thou not fall out with a tailor for wearing his new doublet before Easter, with another for tying his new shoes with an old ribbon? And yet thou wilt tutor me for quarreling.
And I were so apt to quarrel as thou art. Any man should buy the fee, simple of my life, for an hour and a quarter.
The fee, simple, oh simple.
By my head, here comes Tybalt.
By my heel, I care not.
Good day, a word.
And but one word but one of us, couple with something, make it a word, and below.
You shall find me apt enough for that, and you will give me the occasion.
Could you not take some occasion without giving?
Mercutio, you consort this with Romeo.
Consort, what dost thou make us minstrels? And now make minstrels of us. Look to hear nothing but discords. Here's my fiddlestick, here's that shall make you dance. Zounds, consort. Men's eyes were made to look and let them gaze. I will not budge for no man's pleasure I.
Well, peace be with you, sir. Here comes my man.
But I'll be hanged, sir, if he wear your livery. Marry, go before the field, he'll be your follower. Your worship in that sense may call him man.
Romeo, the love I bear thee cannot afford. No better term, thou art a villain.
Tybalt, the reason that I have to love thee doth much excuse the appertaining rage to such a greeting. Villain am I none.
Boy, this shall not excuse these injuries thou hast done me. Therefore, turn and draw.
I do protest, I never injured thee, but loved thee better than thou canst devise, till thou shalt know the reason of my love, and so good Capulet, which name I tender as dearly as my own, be satisfied.
Oh, calm, dishonorable, vile submission. Allah Stoccata carries it away. Tybalt, you rat catcher, will you walk?
What wouldst thou have with me?
Good king of cats, nothing but one of your 9 lives, that I mean to make bold withal, and as you shall use me hereafter, dry beat the rest of the 8.
I am for you. Gentle Mercutio, put thy rapier up.
Come, sir, you're beside.
Draw, Benvolio, beat down their weapons. Gentlemen, for shame, forbear this outrage. Tybalt, Mercutio, the prince expressly hath forbid this bandying in Verona streets. Hold Tybalt, good Mercutio.
Plague on both your houses. I am sped. Is he gone and hath nothing? What art thou hurt? I scratch. Mary, 'tis enough. Where's my page? Go, Willem, fetch a surgeon. Good sir, the hurt cannot be much. No, 'tis not so deep as a well. Not so wide as a church door, but 'tis enough. It will serve. Ask for me tomorrow, and you shall find in me a grave man. Why the devil came you between us two? I was hurt under your arm. I thought all for the best. Help me into some house, Romeo, or I shall faint. A plague on both your houses. They worms me with me.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, brave Mercutio is dead. That gallant spirit hath aspired the clouds which too untimely here did scorn the earth.
This day's black fate on more days doth depend. This but begins the woe others must end.
Here comes the furious Tybalt, back again.
Alive in triumph in Mercutio slain, away to heaven's respective lenity. Either thou or I or both must go with him.
That wretched boy that didst consort him here shall with him hence.
This shall determine that.
Who are the vile beginners of this fray?
Oh, noble prince, I can discover all, the unlucky manage of this fatal brawl. There lies the man, slain by young Romeo, that slew thy kinsman, brave Mercutio.
Benvolio, who began this bloody fray?
Tybalt, here slain, whom Romeo's hand did slay. An envious thrust from Tybalt hit the life of stout Mercutio, and then Tybalt fled, and as he fell, did Romeo turn and fly.
Romeo slew him, he slew Mercutio, who now the price of his dear blood doth owe. And for that offense we will exile him hence, for I will be deaf to pleads and prayers.